Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Eliane Ghanem. I am a Forex trader, top leader in Alpha Universe project, and we are so excited to have you join us here for this very special webinar on empowering balance, embracing feminine strength to succeed in the modern workplace. This is a very unique opportunity to explore how we, as women, can thrive in our careers while staying true to our feminine strength. And also, it is an opportunity for men to understand better women like their sisters, their partners, their daughters, mothers, and also their colleagues at work and any woman they are working with in their career. Now, before we dive in, I'd like to pass the talk to Lama Al-Uba, who is also the co-founder of Alpha Woman, and she will share with us her inspiring story. Lama, over to you.
Thank you, Eliane. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this special webinar that we are having tonight. My name is Lama El-Kuba. I started almost 3 years ago in the financial market. And I am very happy to be the co-founder also of Alpha Woman. Our mission mainly as Alpha Woman is to first encourage women to be more into the financial market. Since our experience, I'm talking about myself and of course about Eliane. As women, we saw the advantages of the financial market. So we wanted to share this with other women to benefit from these advantages and also to stop this misconception when it comes to women and numbers, because people think that we are not aligned. So this is mainly the target that we are focusing on. And not to forget that Alpha Woman is part of the EcoLearn and Alpha Universe project, where we focus on spreading financial awareness, financial education, investment education. So there, women, people, of course, but especially women with Alpha Women can understand their personal finances. They can work on having better finances. Also, we will provide the solution when it comes to creating an income from the financial market. And this is like mainly one of the advantages that the financial market provides. Also, women will feel they are more free when it comes to the workplace, when it comes to their time. So these mainly are one of the advantages. Of course, not to forget that we have lots of advantages. So the main focus of Alpha Women is to empower women through giving and providing this solution for them to be, empowered. They can build their online business also. They can get to meet a lot of people internationally. And also not to forget, where I will leave the floor to Eliane to explain more, also the other target of Alpha Woman when it comes to balancing the business part and other parts.
Thank you, Lama, for explaining for us more about the Alpha Woman mission and vision. And now, with the four wheels of life, I can summarize them as how can I say, like a framework for holistic success to women. We focus on wealth, on health, on mindset, and also on the communication. Wealth, it is our signature, our expertise here in Alpha Universe project, because we encourage women, as Lama just said and specified, to embrace investment in the financial markets, to have the investment education, so that she can start to enjoy the flexibility of time and of location that this business offers to her. And like Lama also mentioned, to expand her network and to build her online business, giving her additional cash flow into her life. As for the part of health that we love so much, it's to help women focus and create good habits for her physical health. And this is why we organize 2 offline events with renowned women in this field, in the sports activities. And the mindset This is very important because we help women to let go of any limiting beliefs that is no longer serving her, so she can embrace and receive, as per her nature, more abundance, more prosperity, and also to nurture more self-love, self-confidence, and self-belief. And most importantly, the communication. She is always surrounded by like-minded women who wants to push her and to empower her, so she could create a life far from ordinary. Because here in Alpha Woman, we created a space where women work together, so they could expand even further. And tonight
Indeed.
we are
Yes.
focusing. Tonight we are focusing on two wheels that are the mindset part and the communication. And we as Alpha Woman, we organized this in collaboration with Mrs. Mirna Khalil, our guest tonight. She's a professional certified coach, and she will take us to tonight's webinar. Lama Al-Uba, I'll pass it over to you so you could introduce Mrs. Mina Al-Khalil to us.
Of course. So, as Eliane mentioned, we have a special guest that we will be providing lots of valuable information. So, I really advise you to prepare your notes and to focus a lot. Mirna, we are so glad to have you with us tonight. Welcome. Mirna, you are a professional certified coach. You have a master's in educational management. You have also an experience over 20 years in education. You are a relationship coach, and this is how we got to know you from an event that happened this year. It was organized with Executive Women. Also, you have an experience in personal development, and you focus a lot to empower women, especially while using their feminine traits in all aspects of their lives. Welcome, Mirna.
Thank you, Lama. Thank you, Eliane. Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be with you today.
We are also very happy, and it's an honor for us to have you, especially for our community. So, Mirna, please, you can start giving us all the important information that we are all waiting for. Honestly, feel free.
Again, I would like to greet everyone here. I'm sorry I cannot see the faces. Hopefully, this is going to be a bit an engaging webinar. So whoever likes to share anything, just mention your name and more than welcome. I'll share my screen first.
Yes, and before you start, I want to say to all the people who are with us tonight, please stay till the end because we have something special that we will share with you in the end for the people that they stay only.
Okay. Is my screen shared?
Can you share again, please?
Okay. Is it done? Okay. So empowering balance, embracing feminine strength in the modern workplace. Before we start, I just want you to reflect a bit. I'll be asking these questions, answer them, be super honest with yourself. No one is going to look at the answers. It's just for you to reflect at the end of this webinar. I do not accept help from others. I'm not open to receive. I feel I'm independent. I can do everything on my own. I don't want guidance. I don't want help. Just answer by yes or no. I always need to prove myself. Now, let's admit this is a human nature. We all need to prove ourselves, but is this, it's like a need? You have to prove yourself to others. I compare myself with others most of the time. And yes, comparing is part of growth. We all know that it's part of growth. We all know that. But is this a lifestyle? You're always comparing. And how do you know that this comparison is not healthy? It's by the emotions you feel after comparing. If you're comparing to others, you're moving forward. I got an insight from Lama. Well, it's helping me to move on. That's good comparing. But if I'm just comparing and feeling like down, put a yes for that. I tend to control most aspects of my life. I control my work. I control at home. I control my kids, my outings, my vacation. I want results. Okay. Before we start, let's just, what is fair to you? When I say fair, what does fair mean to you? If anyone would like to share, please do. Okay. Fair, we usually, fair is treating everyone the same. Actually, fair is treating people based on their abilities. I cannot treat everyone the same. It's treating one based on his abilities. For example, when I was a teacher at school, I cannot have everyone being treated the same. I have students with learning disabilities. I had students with dyslexia. I cannot treat them as other students that are fine, that they learn in a different way. And this is the same when it comes to women and men. Women and men can't be treated the same. We are different. We are different biologically, emotionally, psychologically. We are totally different. Now, I'm not saying that we don't need same rights. This is something else. I'm talking about the way we should be treating ourselves. I cannot treat myself like a man. Why am I saying this? Because according to the United Nations, 1/3 of women in the MENA region stated that they are stressed. And when I say stressed, what does that mean? Because we as women today, we are acting like men and expecting or wanting to be treated like women. And this is where we get stressed. Now, society mainly, it tends, it values more masculine energy. Okay, we grew up result oriented. We want results. We grew up, we are looking at results in our tests. We do everything because we want the result. We dress to impress. We eat to get maybe slim. We work to get money. So being in a competitive mode every day, being fighting, struggling for results, we end up burnt out, depressed, and stressed. And why is this happening to women mainly? Because women nowadays, we are taking roles that long time ago it was purely for men. Now, I'm not asking, I'm not saying that we as women, we do not deserve to pursue our career. And I'm not saying that we don't want to trade or even do all this. Yes, I want to be a strong, independent woman. I want to be independent financially, but without being stressed. And why did we end up being here? If we're going to go back to history, usually after world wars, men were asked to go to military, leaving behind jobs that were filled by women. So we started taking jobs that are not ours or we are not used to. What else? Education. We are now, we have education opportunities, economic necessity. Sometimes you have to be financially independent or financially responsible for your families or others. Imbalanced masculine, because we had lots of male figures that were imbalanced as masculine. So we as women needed that. We had to fight for our rights. Okay, we're fighting for our rights to get these jobs, but we forgot something very important we're going to talk about. We want these jobs, but we really want our nature too. What else? Maybe it was because of the equality and right movement. We want equal rights, but this led to another extreme that we forgot about our feminine part, the one we are going to talk to in this webinar. When we talk about feminine and masculine energies, this is the title of our webinar, and to be able as women today to be independent, we need to balance our feminine and masculine energies. Feminine and masculine energies are traits. They are traits. They are not gender specific. As a woman, I have feminine traits and masculine traits. As a man, you have feminine traits and masculine traits, and their duality energies. Now, what happened is, when we are now in this modern workplace, we are tapping into our masculine energies most of the time, and we're forgetting about these feminine traits. And let me tell you something, these traits are natural. We all have them. It's just we need to tap into them, dig inside and vibrate from them. So don't worry, we all have these feminine traits, but the fast-paced life, society nowadays, as I said, it values more the masculine traits. We tend to move into this part. Why do women, when we say sometimes feminine traits, I have women in sessions feel that this is weakness. This is a weakness. Why? Because we are associating maybe with our parents, with our mothers, the way they used to handle things. We saw them too much in their feminine bubble. So we are repelling. We want to move into the masculine. We did not have this balanced image in front of us. Or vice versa. We saw a lot of masculine. My mom maybe was doing everything, so I want to do the same, or so on. Balancing feminine and masculine energy, it's just being compassionate for me to thrive and excel in my masculinity. When I tap into my feminine traits, this is going to make me progress more. This is going to make me more independent, and we're going to talk about independent a bit. But this is not going, some people feel that if I am going to tap into this feminine energy, I might lose whatever I'm doing in my job. I'm not going to progress the way I am, and this is a myth. Now, there's lots of myths you might be having. You will find it out throughout our webinar.
Mirna, so it's normal, like not to feel that we are equal at some point, and we have to accept this fact. Like, this is what we understand.
Okay, we as in men and women.
Yes,
we're
like
not.
Yes, then
we're not.
Exactly.
We're born.
We have to be proud of this.
Yes, we're born differently. But
exactly.
we came to a point we thought that we are weaker.
Exactly.
But at least we can do both. يعني نحنا we're much stronger, by the way. If we're not going to use these words, but we're much stronger. But we need to balance these energies in order for us. But of course, we are not equal. We are not the same, and you are going to find out why. We cannot be equal. Equal in rights, equal as citizens, equal in all of these. But in the way we treat each other, it's not fair. No. I deserve to be a woman. There's a lot for me to have, and so on. Okay, so when we talk about feminine and masculine traits, these are some of the traits. Feminine traits are receiving, and when I say receptive, it's not taking. There is a misconception nowadays. We're hearing about feminine energy. I'm looking at this side, and I'm seeing the icons. I don't know where to look now. Because I see your faces, Lama and Ilyan. Okay, so when we say receiving, it's not like taking. When we're hearing a lot, and a feminine energy is receiving. So women nowadays, yes, I want to take. No. It's receiving. It's just sitting and receiving. Taking is action. It is masculine energy. Okay. And you see, when you tap into your feminine energy, you start receiving. You start receiving a lot with less effort. With less effort possible. Nurturing, connecting and listening to your intuition, okay? And this is what we do not do. We as women tend to not trust our intuition, okay? Because we think that life is linear, but life is not. We think that with hard work, perseverance. These are the steps. This is what you have to do. You get to this point. Yes, this is in work. This is in some strategies. If we are trading, yes, I am going to listen to Elian. She's going to tell me 1, 2, 3, and this is where you get these results. What is happening is we're living all our lives, كأنه our lives are linear. Life is not linear. Life moves in different directions. And as a woman today, I need to go with that flow. I need to go with every single direction and accept it. Accept it and know that everything happens for a reason. Trust my intuition. Trust it and move on. Go with the flow. When I go with the flow, emotional. We're going to talk about this. Tuning to your body, listening to your body, connecting spiritually, connecting with people around. As Elian said, the importance of communicating with each other, connection, creativity, fun. And if I want at the end to just conclude the whole workshop, I will use a sentence that has fun. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to leave it till the end. If I'm going to conclude the whole workshop, it's just add fun to whatever you're doing. Add love to whatever you're doing. And you will see a shift in life. And I'm saying that out of experience. I was there. I used to be an elementary head of section. I used to wear my masculine mask at school, wear my masculine mask at home. I want to control my kids. I want to control the way they dress. If they don't go to school or they have their hair tied, then this is not acceptable. I'm controlling every single bit in life. When I started moving with the flow, accepting things, accepting results as is, not in everything, of course, I saw a difference. Masculine traits: strength, assertiveness, logic, action, independent, achieving, dominant, decision taker, being a leader, being serious, competitor. All of these go under the masculine traits. Now, of course, as a woman today, I want them all. I don't want, I want the masculine traits. I'm not
I
ready.
agree.
I'm not ready to give
with
off
you.
leadership. I'm not ready to give off, I want all. I want to
Definitely.
connect with sensuality and sensibility. I want to connect with emotions and rational at some period of time. I want to connect connection and logic. To summarize, I want the quantity and the quality of my life. Okay? It's the quantity and the quality. Now, these are the traits. If you feel that you tend to tap into one part more than the other, then we need to work on balancing them. Signs of imbalance. How do I know today that I am too much into my feminine or I'm too much into my masculine? Of course, the traits would help at the beginning. And if I have lots of ideas but struggling to put them into the world, I have leaky boundaries. I don't know how to say no. There's lack of motivation, a lack of strategy. And here you see that strategy is important in our life. It is important, but it depends. How am I balancing it? Feeling stuck in the same cycle, difficulty receiving, whether it's a praise. Some women don't even trust themselves. If they receive praise, they doubt themselves. Really? If you're beautiful today, really? Do you think so? We doubt ourselves. No, let's open to receive. Yes, I'm beautiful. Yes, I need to receive. If you do not take initiative or confront, then you're too much today in your feminine part. And this is an unbalanced feminine. You're too much. And this is when I have clients where this is how they used to see their moms. This is why they had like a repel towards the masculine part. Unbalanced masculine, it's where you're working all the time. Best work is leading at the end to stress, frustration. You're always angry. You're achieving goals but never fulfilled. So you're too much in your masculine. And the best way to thrive today in a workplace is to balance both. Okay. First thing to start with, before going into the steps, how to balance both, a very important thing we need to know is that the feminine energy is seasonal, okay? Feminine energy is associated with the moon cycle, with the moon, whereas the masculine energy is associated with the sun. The sun rises and sets in one day, okay? So you see, as men, they can wake up, recharge, go to work, come back, rest for a while, and this can happen on daily basis, and they're fine with that. We as women, when we started thinking we can do this, we ended up stressed. Why? Because our energy, the natural energy, okay, is associated with the moon. It is seasonal. That means, don't you see yourself sometimes a week you are super productive, your energy is super high, and other weeks your energy is low, you don't want to work? We have our menstrual cycle. So sometimes when you're on your period, you feel you don't want to work. We as women today need to accept this. We need to acknowledge that. We need to listen to our bodies. It's not that I can't do it or I'm not able, but I will not be aligned. My body is telling me that it needs rest. And what happens, this is the best part for us as women to connect spiritually, to connect with our bodies, for us to recharge and be even more productive than before. What's happening today as women, we are shaming ourselves. We are forcing ourselves to work sometimes when our body is telling us, please rest. Okay, and what's happening at the end? We're stressed. Mainly when women link their worth with productivity, yani I'm telling you from now, you're like telling yourself, I'm worth 2 weeks per month and I'm worthless 2 weeks per month. Because believe me, as women, we need sometimes this rest. And because when you see yourself, you're not productive, that means you're not worth it. This is how we start self-shaming ourselves. We start, there's no no compassion with ourselves and our body. So today, no, I need to respect this nature. And now I cannot say that I'm equal to a man. I cannot say that I want to treat myself like a man. I'm different. I'm different. These are my rights. This is my natural right. And I need to listen to it. So as a woman today, this is number one. If I start just listening to my body, listening, I will connect more. I will connect with my intuition better. I will be productive. Because sometimes we think that if I am going to listen to my body, that means my productivity is going to decrease. That's not true. When I connect, I listen to my inner self, I am going to be more productive. I am going to listen to my intuition. I know what to do. Okay. Now, if I am going to, let's say today as a woman, I'm ready to tap into my feminine energy, but what are the steps? Okay. First step is self-awareness. I need to reflect on my life. I need to know, I need to identify where is the imbalance. Today, as a working woman, when I find myself too much into my masculine at work, I cannot wear that mask at home. I cannot wear that mask at home. And if I want to go into a relationship, and I will not a lot, I'll just mention a bit, men want to see a true woman, want to see women that are vibrating from the feminine energy. Sometimes you're suffering in your relationship and you are not able to say the reason. You don't know the reason. Even as a couple, you don't know the reason. But it's because when men are attracted to women that tap more into their feminine energy. You can't have two masculine energy, same, we say same بالmagnets, repel. Okay. This is the first thing. So I need to identify where in life can I tap more into my feminine energy? Where in life can I start vibrating, listening to my emotions, take control away? I don't want to be a leader here. I just want to go with the flow. Second thing, and it's a very important thing, you need to reframe feminine energy in your mind. It's a mindset. Even today, if you are going to do all what I'm going to say, you're going to change your behavior if you do not change your mindset, if you do not find out where are these beliefs, what are your beliefs towards feminine energy, what is your belief today, or what are your judgments towards feminine energy, what are your judgments towards women that are not working today, or women that sit and receive. Well, she has she's receiving, whether it's money or whatever. What are your judgments about women that allow for things to be easy in their life? Okay, once you know your judgments towards the feminine energy or myth behind feminine energy, you start changing your mindset, then you can change your behavior. Some people today, because we listen and okay, tap into your feminine energy, rest, meditate, massage. So we do all that, and at the end we're still stressed, and we're still things we're not we don't find things balanced, because you need to change your mindset first. It's always we change our thoughts, our mindset, and then we behave accordingly. Rest when overwhelmed, slow down. I know we live in a fast-paced world. We need sometimes to run, but we really need to slow down. Slow down, enjoy the moment. We are looking at results, we forget to enjoy the experience. So sometimes it's only the experience. It's enjoy whatever it is. Start to be more sensual, connect and listen to your body. Connect, listen to your body. And this can happen through meditation, by the way. Express your emotions. We as women need to be heard, okay? But we tend to move into gossip maybe more. We tend to move into this side. No, I'm not generalizing, okay. So as women today, we need these women circles to share our stories, share our emotions. So today in the workplace, start connecting with other women. It is very important. Don't compare yourself to other women. Just share emotions, share stories. First of all, we need to accept our emotions. We need to identify them, accept them, and we as women need to be heard. It is something innate. We have a tendency to talk more than men. So this is why we really need to be heard. So find maybe a woman, another woman, whatever. Express your emotions. There's one thing I need to say regarding emotions. Sometimes we think that as women, if we work on ourselves or we are growing, that means we are not going to have negative emotions. No, it's not that. Life is full of, I said it's not linear, it has many directions. We are going to live all these emotions, but once you are in the journey of growth, what differs is that you start identifying, accepting, and you know how to deal and talk to these emotions. It's not that I hear lots of women saying, I've been healing, I've been meditating, I've been going to coaching sessions, and still sometimes I feel sad. That's normal. It doesn't mean if we are growing today, we are not going to experience these emotions at all. Be present in the moment, and this is something very important. We've been hearing that a lot, but what does it mean to be present in the moment? Let's start with the coffee today. Why do you drink coffee, or why do you take your coffee break? If I'm going to ask someone to share, why do you drink coffee? And I would like to hear someone sharing. Okay. Mostly people say they drink coffee for the caffeine, okay? For them to stay awake. Now, when I look at coffee this way, I'm looking at the result. So even while I'm drinking coffee, I'm drinking it from my masculine trait, from my masculine part. You think, and I'm taking a break, I'm being in the moment, but what I'm drinking coffee, I am not enjoying the experience. I'm not drinking coffee because of the flavor. I am not smelling and just going into that smell and taste. So whenever you're in the moment, you need to use your senses. You need to use your five senses. Your, you smell, you taste. We dress to impress. You can dress because you love the colors, because these colors suit me. So even small details, you can do it from your feminine trait or from your masculine. If I want to evaluate the old Mirna, the moment I wake up, I'm in my masculine mask till I go to bed. I brush my teeth because I have to hurry up and go to work. It's not because I brush my teeth because I want them clean. I brush my teeth because I want to see this whiteness. I brush my teeth, everything. If you start from the smallest thing, cooking, if I want to cook out of love, no, because I have to feed the kids. I want to cook because it's a responsibility. So start tapping from these little examples, because this is how it starts. Start tapping into your feminine energy from these little examples, whether at work or at home. We talked about receiving. Start receiving compliments. Yes, I deserve. It's not that, no, I can do everything on my own. No, I do not need help. And for those who answered that I do not need help, reflect on that again. No, I deserve, I'm doing my part, I deserve some guidance. And when do we start open to receiving? The secret to start receiving with less effort comes from gratitude. The moment you start being grateful to whatever you have now, you will see more of that. To the abundance you have now, you will see more of that. So the secret to receiving is being grateful. Grateful to every single thing, to the bad things that happen to your life and to the good ones. This is how we start receiving. And now you can see the difference between receiving and taking. Let go of control. This is very important. Let go of control. Wherever you have the chance to let go of control, do. Try to have at least one day per week where you are not going to plan. I am not going to plan that day. I am going with the flow. This is how we start exercising. This is how you start exercising. I will go with the flow. Some people cannot even do that because they want this place to go to. They want this restaurant to visit on that day. They want, so you're planning. Your life is all about planning. Your life is all about strategy. Your life is all about, you're not going. So start by exercising these small examples, then you will take it to a higher level. Today, I go with the flow even at work. I have the ability to go with the flow at work. And believe me, I'm more successful than before. Because I listen to my intuition, I do what I have to do, and then I have at work a part where I go with the flow, whatever it is. And this is really the secret, is fun wherever you are. Even today, if you're driving your car, how can you do that with fun? What kind of music would you like to have? At work, how can you add fun to your work? Even if you have the toxic colleagues ever around you, how can you add some fun to that? Even if your work is too much of numbers, finance, trading, losing, winning, how can I do that and add fun to it? Anything I approach today with love and fun will make me tap more into my feminine energy, and you will see the difference. Okay, now these are activities that can help you being in the moment, can help you being present in the moment and slowing your pace down. And once we slow down, we have the tendency to connect better. We have when you're slowing down, you are going to listen to your inner self, because when you're in a rhythm, fast pace, you are not going to listen to your intuition. You're not able to listen to it. You have a busy schedule, crowd around you. So these activities help you tapping into your feminine energy more. Drawing, coloring mandalas, self-care, connection with nature or animals, water, even today in the bath. You can have like this 2 minutes, just having this water all over you. And feel the water all over your body. Appreciate every single part of your body. Even when you're bathing today, when I'm showering, I shower with love. I shower and I talk to my body. I shower and I show self-love. When I'm scrubbing my body, I appreciate every single part and I talk to it, by the way. And uh, this is how you start connecting. Now, some people might find this very silly. What is she talking about? But believe me, just try it. As women today, Asan, you will start having a more friendly relationship with your body. And let me tell you one thing. If you do not have this friendly, loving relationship with your body, are you expecting a partner to have it? Are you expecting a partner to see what you do not see in your body? I can't but have some tips in relationship. I'm sorry. Okay. Nurture animals, grounding, it's walking barefoot on grass or sand, and meditation, being silent, connecting. Why are those all important again? Because they let us slow down. They let us slow down, and it is very important to do so. Once you slow down, you are going to be faster at work than before. Okay? Because if you are in the rhythm of same pace every day, I'm going to work, I'm giving my full energy, I come back again and again and again, you are going some part to descend. But while if you're taking care of yourself, parallel, at the same time, believe me, your progress will increase. What else can I add to that? Okay. Leaning on your feminine is to identify what you most need. With these exercises we've mentioned before, when I'm leaning into my feminine energy, I have time to trust my intuition. Now, Mirna knows what she needs. Mirna knows what is her body capable of doing. And then I lean to it. I act on it through my masculine energy. So it is listening to myself, respecting my needs, respecting my emotions, respecting my body, and then acting according to that. And with that, I will get triple the results I used to get before. So at the end, it's like whatever we're doing, we are living in a result-oriented society. But we're trying as much as we can to balance those. Okay. These are my accounts on Instagram, WhatsApp, and so on. I'm sharing this with you because as Elian and Lama promised, we have a surprise at the end. I'll be offering a 50%, by the way, to anyone who comes asking for sessions from Alpha Woman. Okay?
Wow, that's a great offer, Mirna.
Thank you. I'll share the packages so they know. My packages, it's a 3 sessions for $350. So you get a 50% discount. Just say Alpha Woman for whoever wants. And I have a course, but it's for Arabic speaking. It's a relationship course, how to look at your relationship from a totally different perspective, how to tap into your feminine energy, communicate with your partner through this energy. It's for Arabic speaking, and I'll be giving it for free for the first one to contact on Instagram right now.
Go ladies. Go ladies.
Through
Now we can go,
the first one to
and
contact.
the first
I'll be
person will contact Mirna will get the free course about relationships.
I did.
By the way, Abdullah didn't know about this. We only Elian and I, we knew about this. So we don't give like credits to anyone. So Mirna, you have any name appearing on your
Bas tell
message?
me Alpha. Oh my God. Okay. Aloha Alpha Women. It's Sophia, psychologist, trader. It's Arabic. Sophia.
Congratulations.
Arabic.
Yes, she speaks Arabic. Congrats, Sophia. Okay, so the
لحظة لحظة لا ما بدي
Sophia, can I buy it from you?
خلص بعد بدي I
what?
have several بدي أعطي لعبير وخلص.
Okay, so two people, two winners. Abir, what is the last name?
عبير عبير contact again
Abir?
Khalifi, something like
Fifi?
that.
Okay, I see it. She's with us, and Sophia Hashish. Okay, that's amazing.
Fifi.
Congrats. So these the ladies got the free course about relationships in Arabic, and for the 50%, can you repeat, Mirna, the offer?
Okay, anyone who contacts and just say Alpha Women, you will get 50% on coaching sessions.
Okay, and the coaching sessions are related to like personal growth or relationships,
Okay,
or
personal growth, relationships, life coaching.
Okay.
Even
Please take.
بس
Can you see me?
حسن عم بيقول لي hi I want to give خلص I'll contact you privately, believe me.
even winning the
Sorry, can
games
you-
in a fun way. This is pure feminine energy.
Exactly.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you,
For
Abdullah.
for the women who won, the winners, please take notes and send it to me. Okay? Just take the notes and send it to me. I want to copy paste like we do in the community in trading.
Notes of
Okay, so like thank you so much, Mirna. And
but again it's in Arabic, okay? The course is in
course.
Arabic for
Okay. And congrats for all the winners that they won tonight. Also for the people who will contact Mirna in the future to get their the 50% on the coaching sessions.
Congrats, everyone. Thank you, Mirna, for sharing these valuable insights. Really very generous gifts, not to miss. And Lama,
Yes.
tell us more. I saw you taking notes, exciting.
I took a lot of notes, like 2-3 pages. I think.
Glowing.
You know,
Tell
but I ask myself, like, how come these information are not taught in schools? You
Yes.
know, like this is something that I feel sad
Lama,
inside.
let me tell you, schools are they value schools نحن value masculinity. It's result oriented. It's fail or pass. I come from I was an elementary head of section, 20 years in the educational
Yes, of course you are.
so yes, it is school industry ما في أصلا. It's not like this is the way. It's either or.
That's true. And this is the comparison part when you talk that we should not compare ourselves to men. So we were born with this mindset.
We have standards we have to follow.
Exactly.
We grew up, we have standards we have to follow in everything. حتى our looks. There are standards you need to follow wherever you go. This is not wrong. This is not wrong for life to keep up. حتى for rules, it's not wrong. But at the end of the day, as women, we're reaching to a point where it's too much.
Where
we are not
we start
satisfied.
losing. Exactly.
We are not satisfied. And I'm personally very grateful for knowing both sides. I'm very grateful for the school system. It
Yes,
taught me what is not good for me and what is good for me somehow. I'm
exactly.
grateful for my job in the corporate world, very fast paced. I was really wearing my masculine mask 95% maybe of the time. Otherwise, I will not be able to um, climb the corporate ladder. And I decided to shift to the financial markets and to the online business so I could embrace my feminine energy more, actually. This was the reason number one, because I felt somehow not connected anymore with myself. And I'm sure that many ladies relate to this because we all have the same problems. We are all the children of the system, but we are shifting now, and this is beautiful. And I'm grateful for coaches like you, Mirna, who is like in this mission to bring us awareness and to highlight this important part in our life.
Exactly. This is very true, Elian. And hopefully, like all the women here took notes because literally like I took lots of important notes, especially when it comes to focusing on ourselves, when it comes to listening to what we truly want, uh, trusting our intuition, equality with man. Like this is very true, and this is something that I want to focus a lot on, like you said, Mirna. Of course, with legal rights, we are all equal. But when it comes to our nature, and yeah, like I'm very happy to understand this more and more with time, and to say that yes, we have the right not to be equal because we need sometimes to focus on our women and feminine traits and able to shine more and be productive more and be happy, because sometimes we face these obstacles. Now I started like remembering for the like last months, why was I a little bit stressed, or why was I overwhelmed. And this is something also I wanted to ask you because uh, you know uh, we have our businesses, and when you said that sometimes yes, we need to rest, we need to feel that we are supported by men financially because this is our right, because we have other things to do. When you said about cooking from your heart, like this is something that yes, we have to do that. I have to spend, sometimes I feel that I have to spend some time at home, connecting with my things, my stuff. And this is Abdullah, like Abdullah start asking me like, why you are doing this at this time? I feel now I want to organize my things, for example. So this is very true. But the thing is where I'm afraid of is like I don't want to lose the flow of my business because like, sometimes when you work hard, you go into a momentum where you are getting results. So here I am a little bit afraid of losing this track in order to keep my momentum up. So like this is something that, but you said I
Don't
have
be,
to
don't be.
accept that.
Rely on your husband. Rely on me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So you said that I have to go with the flow sometimes
So
because,
actually,
She
Mirna,
start
I'm
مش
being honest
relying,
with
she will start
something.
receiving from you.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
actually, I will say something like sometimes I even say to Lama or to yeah, the person who's yeah, has like a burnout, especially like take some rest. You don't need to work more than I do personally, yani, at some point, because as you said, we are more like men. We only need like 10 minutes to recharge, and I can work 18 hours without feeling like I'm tired, to be honest. This is something that you said at the beginning. It's very important, the sun and the moon things. So I feel like it's very true because sometimes when I work, I forgot myself. يعني لما come and stop working, this, all the day working, all the night. But I feel like I'm not like really tired. I don't know why. But at the same
Mm.
point, I say sometimes you as women, you have your cycles, you have everything that you got. Yes, you need this rest. That's why when we say like women should be independent, yes, they should be independent. They should have the right. Yes, they should have the right. But don't overwhelm yourself. This is my idea. In a way that, of course, with the help of Mirna, if you don't have it, you can have your balance. Just do the balance. At the end, everybody should do the balance. Even man should do the balance at some point. And I'm really glad about this conversation and this, because we as men also, we need to understand women, because most of the problem that the relations has is that women don't understand men, men don't understand women, and they don't
And
go into
we
يعني,
like to be heard. This is something that Mirna said. We like to be
yeah.
heard, and we
Sometimes
like
we do
to
not need a
share our
solution.
emotions.
لحظة عم
We
تشكينا
just need to
ما
be
في
No,
heard.
مش
We don't,
no,
but
no, I'm saying like we like to be heard, and sometimes and not sometimes, we like to share our emotions, because sometimes when I'm angry, like I share my emotions. Maybe this, like I want now just to share my emotion, not to get the result, or
not to
the
get a solution.
solution, for example. I just want to share, like this is something that we face. I also like to ask, everyone here, if you want to share something with us, please feel free to open your mic, even if you cannot open your video, because it's not only about Elian and Abdullah and myself. Please, if you like to share your experiences, we would love to hear them. Yeah, so it's very important to understand ourselves and connect with the moment. This is something that I was telling Abdullah today. If I wake up in the morning and I don't feel like I need to take 10 minutes for myself to connect with myself, I will be so not I will not be comfortable during the day.
by the
بتخلق
way,
يعني in
Lama,
Arabic.
it's very, 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 very important to connect in the morning. It's very
Necessary.
important the moment you open your eyes not to hold your cell phone. It's very important to have this at least 5 to 10 minutes of connection, whether it's through prayer, through meditation, through gratefulness. I used to write 5 things I'm grateful for, and this helped a lot. The moment you start writing things you are grateful for, the more you start receiving. And connection, انت بعدين you start بconnection. The way you start the day is giving it sign how it should stay the whole day. So if you start your
Exactly.
day with a disconnection, you start
Yes.
with your phones or whatever it is. This is how your day is going to go. Start connect with a good connection
Upside
and
down. It
an
will be upside
intention.
down.
And
Yes.
write an intention for your day. Once you start writing an intention for your day, come in, this helps a lot.
Exactly. Very true. Thank you, Mirna, for this lovely webinar. And hopefully everyone uh, understood the value that we were providing. I think this is it for tonight. Elian, if you like to say anything, Abdullah also before we finish.
I want to say thank you again for all for Mirna and Khalil first for sharing with us these gems, very helpful for us. And don't be afraid to ask for help. This is what I
Exactly.
can say at the end. And I want to tell the audience as well, thank you for staying here. It shows that you have the self-care and you have also the desire to invest more in yourself. And I want to tell you that we have more exciting events lined up. So make sure to
Exactly.
contact the people who invited you for this event to stay always updated with our activities. And for the women here, we in Alpha Women, we cherish the feminine traits here. This is why every month we do offline gathering, us women, to share about our experience, about our
That's true.
stories in financial markets to empower, and also online gatherings to exchange our stories and to empower each other. We already have this because Lama and I, we really nurture this side a lot in the
Yes,
financial markets and in the online business. Thank you again,
absolutely.
everyone.
And thank you so much for Mirna for this very insightful, seriously talk and webinar. At the same for Lama and Elian for always initiating these things, adding value a lot to this community. And as always, we say this community is not about only making money, it's a way of life. It's about the way that you can live in a healthy way. So we create the healthier lifestyle for our members and the people who are with us. And also, make sure always to do the balance in your life, whatever it is. Maybe sometimes the balance will not be like 100% as you want, but you work for the future to be like this. You work to optimize things because yes, sometimes work
overcome the health part, sometimes maybe the relation part, and then you aim and you put goals to rebalance everything to go in the same place. It doesn't mean that all our life should be balanced all the time, but once we go outside this balance, we go back to get the balance in our life at some point. So thank you
Indeed.
so much, everyone. And Mirna, if you have the last talk, it will be for you. Last recommendation or talk.
Thank you, Abdullah. Thank you, Lama. Thank you, Elian. Amazing ladies, amazing work. And I would like to say your worth is not related to your achievement. Your existence by itself is more than enough. As a woman, it's who I am, regardless. Thank you.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Thank you so much, Mirna.
Thank you so much. And
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone.
And
Bye.
thank you for all your comment and the conversation that we had. Bye bye.
Bye.